Oh my god.
Oh shit.
What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Yeah. Up.
Up where?
Oh no, no, on that fucking hill. Well, there's a guy on your left. One more.
Oh, there. I didn't see it yet. Oh. There's a guy under. Oh no.
Oh my god, you might get lucky.
Yes! Yes, Mixie, clutch!
Oh, you got me.
Come on, Mixie! What? What the?
Oh! What was that?
That's the funniest.
So I've been thinking making this video for many months now, and there's so many reasons why I haven't even attempted recording or editing it. And we live in desperate times, so might as well do it. So originally, I wanted to talk about why we, the ultimate species, gamers, are hating on video games that we play. And we don't just hate them, we passionately hate them, and we ready to argue everyone on Twitter or any other social media platform and explain to them why this is the worst piece of software of entertainment ever existed. And yet we think it's the best video game we ever played in our lives. But that video would take me too long and I can't speak for everyone, so I will approach this from my own personal view and experiences, so I will explain why this particular game grinds my gears. And this might go ranty sometimes, but I'm sorry, that's part of the deal while me making videos. It's just the way I am. Sorry, I am so sorry for that. Careful! You idiot!
Oh, my bad, dog.
You did it on purpose, didn't you?
We lost the contract.
Yeah, we lost the contract. We had like 30 seconds left.
Oh my god. Just
Fucking hell, Adrian.
quit.
Okay, you got that.
So let me get this straight. I hate this game. I hate Battle Royales. No, the next Battlefield doesn't need a Battle Royale. No, please stop. Stop. Stop it. Stop typing. Stop. I hate this. That actually low-key ruined the game. I hate the publisher with passion. I hate the executives. I hate that company treats the developers like shit. I hate the company that fires people after they announce record profits. Fuck that noise. But at the same time, Call of Duty Warzone is entertaining, challenging, and it brings me more. I actually want more from this game, and it's really fun, and I just want more.
I want more. And I know I shouldn't.
I'll be speaking more on a philosophical side of things, but the reason why I even like Warzone is not because of it's free to play, has great shooting mechanics, or movement mechanics, or animations that are just so good that I just want to lick my screen, because how beautiful it is.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
You flew! What makes a good shooting mechanic that is so different from Cold War? Like, we know Cold War is shit, but I'm just trying to understand why it's shit.
I think it's, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like the gun and the players connect, like...
Is it the correct screen shake, or...?
Yeah, it feels like, you know, the camera shake is, it feels attached to the gun, like when you reload and when you shoot, you get this pushback, but in Cold War it's just more random, or whatever. It feels very loose. In Cold War it's more like it just shakes when you shoot.
Yeah, it shakes when the gun shakes, but not the actual...
Yeah, here it feels like it's, you know, it actually like pushes your camera back or something.
No, the reason why I even like Warzone and I put 100,000, 800 hours in the game is it's mostly because of this. It's because of this. If it wasn't for 2019 Modern Warfare reboot, I doubt I would care that much, and I doubt I would actually spend money on a red latex suit just to show a nice middle finger to every Black Rose player out there, because fuck you. Fuck is he? Wait, come here. Oh, yes. Modern Warfare 2019 is definitely one of my top 5 video games I've ever played in my life. It's not because it's the best looking Call of Duty to date, or because it's Modern Warfare in the title. I really don't care about that. It's just a genuine good game, where developers clearly worked their asses off to make this amazing product. A good portion of Call of Duty community actually hated Modern Warfare, but it's because they think it changed too much from the Call of Duty formula. This video is gonna be hours long if I'm gonna start ranting about Cold War. Just saying. Just... Anyway, the shooting mechanics are simple enough, but every gun has weight and a different feel to it. The sound alone makes you feel something in your soul. It just... Whoever was recording the sounds for these games, they nailed it. Like, The movement doesn't feel stiff, it's smooth, it's flexible, but it has a limit. And you feel that, just like any human body will feel in real life. And that's how it's supposed to be in an environment that is supposed to be authentic and semi-realistic, even if it's just a video game that is designed to be a Michael Bay movie experience. Some people find Modern Warfare movement clunky, and that is again coming from people that think Cold War is a good game. Also, there's a difference between a game being clunky and a conscious game design decision to slow down the gameplay. I literally can talk about this for hours, I will not. I refuse. Nope. I refuse. Moving on. I think the aesthetics of Modern Warfare have a purpose. There's some stuff from Singleplayer that I might disagree with, story-wise or whatever the reason may be, but at the end of the day, the aesthetics and the story beats remain consistent, and all of that carries over to multiplayer. Whether it be maps, I agree, some of them are hit and miss, so I agree, or characters that you play with as your primary operator. Every operator has a story to tell, and you could literally sell story DLC missions just based on these characters alone. Even the most goofy character skins that came out recently, they still feel part of the Call of Duty Modern Warfare universe, and they don't feel out of place. Do they look ridiculous comparing to a semi-realistic milsim character out there on launch day or from the Battle Pass? Yeah, but that's the point. The point is to be goofy. Because how well the aesthetics are designed in this game and what the direction they took with this game, even the most stupid looking character skins don't feel out of place. And it makes you believe that Mara can wear cat ears during a battle, or that Gary can wear a football shirt, or that Domino can wear a red latex suit, because it's not just a red latex suit. You see military gear, you see a pistol and everything. We don't know what Domino was doing, in that suit, but it's believable that she could wear that in this universe. It's believable. It's goofy, but it's believable. Compare that to Black Ops Cold War, that was quickly abandoned its Cold War team pretty quick. Almost instantly, if you ask me. Why Adler wants to be a cowboy? Why there's a modern, somewhat futuristic train station in Los Angeles? Why zombies part of a Cold War canon? Is this a fantasy fiction, or we're still trying to be somewhat realistic about Cold War? I don't know. Ask Triarch. Long story short, Modern Warfare is definitely not a perfect game, definitely not, but in this case the positives outweigh the negatives, and Modern Warfare positives are the reason why I even enjoy Warzone. That game had a purpose, and Warzone is just expansion of that purpose. I was already invested in this universe, including other million players that confront by investing their hard-earned money on cosmetics and all that, good shits, and making Modern Warfare and Warzone the most successful Call of Duty experience of all time. That being said, when Warzone came out, it was a nice, new, fresh experience that we all needed. Yes, it was another Battle Royale, but it wasn't artistic or creative like Fortnite, or futuristic like Apex Legends, or clunky or broken like PUBG. It was just a simple Battle Royale based on our own reality, taking place in a fake East European location that is somewhat believable. You're just a simple soldier with a gun. And that's all. And it's based on the most successful Call of Duty franchise, with all the mechanics I love transferred to Warzone. I approve, and I love that shit. So let's talk about why Warzone grinds my gears in the first place, in a bad way.
Well, I couldn't get in the circle, so fuck you.
Yeah, we fucking waited way too long and we got distracted by that stupid Most Wanted. We should fucking won this. As time went on, the more I played it, the more I started to hate it. Not because it was lacking content or anything like that, but it just became really competitive with no reward. And before everyone's gonna start blaming skill-based matchmaking or that I'm looking for an easy win, let me explain what I mean by that. As time went on, the player base numbers went down for obvious reasons. Not because the game is getting bad, but because people just move on. Like, that is life. But people that really enjoy Warzone stayed and kept playing all this time. And because skill-based matchmaking exists to make every game more fair, naturally, the games will become more and more competitive. In the house, second floor. Oh, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No, I'm not complaining about skill-based matchmaking, quite the opposite. We need skill-based matchmaking because average player that is playing Warzone is not competitive tryhard like myself or anyone else in that matter. Anyone who's asking for skill-based matchmaking to be removed from the game, big chance they only want it to be removed so they can rank up even more wins against lesser opposition in the name of fun. The problem with skill-based matchmaking is, not because it exists, the problem is that how it's being handled. Removal of skill-based matchmaking will only give more power to the good players, as they will gather even more wins because, you know, they're playing against lesser opposition, it's more random. But it will also create a horrible, inconsistent experience to your average player, because suddenly they're not earning victories, they just get lucky. And that's the catch, earning your win in Warzone. That's the whole point of the game. So when I say that my games are too competitive, I have no problem with that. I love that shit. All my life, my dopamine that kicks me going always been the art of competition. Without competition, my life is boring. I have no idea what else to do with myself, seriously. Whether it be sports, video games, or something else, I want to compete and I love watching, you know, teams competing. So whether it be football, basketball, tennis, whatever. I want to push myself to the limit and achieve that ultimate victory, and I give zero fucks against who I'm competing with. So throw all the FaZe clan and YouTubers and streamers at me. That is fun for me. I will gladly compete and I will have fun. And Warzone can deliver that for me, you know, give me that dopamine of competition. But the reason why I hate Warzone is because the game is not telling me what kind of competition I'm dealing with. When I can't win a game for, let's say, 50, 100 plus matches, is it because I'm playing against good players? Is it because I'm playing shit? Is it I'm just unlucky? And like, yes, I can guess by reviewing my recorded footage, but and I have a feeling there's someone on green too. Yep. Team wipe. It's a shit way of doing it. And because I have no idea what I'm dealing with, I have these mental gymnastics happening in my head, starting to overthink everything, which definitely will make me come up with the wrong conclusion or why I can't win games. And that's extremely stupid to stress over a video game. But I need ranks, I need stats, I need data, I need something that tells you that what I'm dealing with. Like there are third-party apps to help you out, but they're just an expansion of your individual stats that Call of Duty already provides you anyway. I just want to know what I'm dealing with, that's all it is. Yes, I can analyze my performance in solos, but I play with friends, including my girlfriend, who is not a competitive person, or my friend's not that either. They just want to have fun, and I'm not gonna blame my friends for being not good enough, because that is a stupid thing to say. Sniper! One here.
I'm moving.
Team what?
There's a sniper there, though, on purple.
I killed him.
Oh, the sniper. Okay.
Yes.
No, he's
Pick up
not!
the money. Oh well, I killed one.
I told you!
That's a different squad.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They want to have fun, I want to have fun. If they're not having fun, I'm not having fun either. Video games are just meant to be fun with people that you care about. It's just a fact. But it will be really nice if Warzone can provide me with something that will help me analyze my performance, or our performance, and so on, and tell us why we can't win games, what we're doing wrong, and how we can improve, and so on. And like, you know, I need something. I need something that lets me know what I'm dealing with.
Thomas.
Rest on your shoulders. Finish the mission.
He's what, one more?
Way. Oh.
Okay, that was fun. This has been the weirdest match I've ever played in my life.
As we continue, my problem with Warzone is not only how skill-based matchmaking is being presented to us, but the mechanics of the game are not making this battle royale experience any better. Now you might be confused, because I praised Modern Warfare mechanics just a couple of minutes ago. Why is a problem now? They are really good, but they're based on reality, which creates their own realistic limit of how much you can do as a soldier. Because of that so-called realistic limit, we don't have wall running, or building, or any special abilities that let us control our own destiny in the game. So when you have a bad circle in Fortnite, you can build and try create some cover for yourself. When you have a bad circle in Apex, you can basically go anywhere on the map because of Titanfall light movement mechanics, or just use your special character ability. When you have a bad circle in Warzone, you're pretty much done. You have no chance regardless what you will decide to do. We are soldiers with a gun. We're just soldiers. We're nothing special. We're just a random individual. We don't have any abilities or anything like that. We can't blow up walls. We don't have any grappling hooks, or we can't create or move like cover the way we please, like in Fortnite, for example. Sure, you can throw some smoke, but again, that can take you so far and you need to prepare yourself in advance with your loadout. And that's if you guess the end circle right. So fighting for the middle of the circle is early on is the only solution I can think of right now. But it's a battle royale, and you can't do that 24/7, and you need to get your loadout somehow. People don't really think about it, but recon contracts weren't added just as a small mini-game to get some money for your loadout, but because developers at Infinity Ward and Raven realized that players won't be able to do anything if they get a really shitty circle, and if the map provides, no cover, you're pretty much screwed. So this is their solution. At least encourage people to fight for the middle of the circle as you do those recons.
Going with the train?
Nah, it's gonna go outside the circle. Yeah, we need to go blue. There's no cover here whatsoever. Open as fuck. And the only place to have any cover is literally in the middle of the circle. But again, it's not a solution, it's just a band-aid, and with the skill-based matchmaking on top, makes the end game really frustrating and quite annoying to deal with. I'm not saying give me an easy way out, but I need tools to make my own destiny. How do you say let's go in Croatian? Ajmo! Speaking of making your own destiny, well, we're making your own history! Because, Cold War. I think the joke was funny, okay? Before I continue, yes, I know Cold War was rushed. I know they had no choice but to use the old engine. Developers crunched like crazy for this shit. This fucking shit. But that's not an excuse for the stuff I'll be discussing now. Let me be honest. I don't hate the idea of Black Ops Cold War being integrated into Warzone and Modern Warfare, content-wise. Now, I'm recording this video June 2021, and Raven actually been doing a really good job, at least recently, with balancing all the weapons in Warzone. I don't hate 1984 Verdansk either, because I actually think it's a huge improvement gameplay-wise compared to the old original Verdansk. They even started fixing the Cold War weapon scopes, making them on par with Modern Warfare scope. Long overdue, but I'm happy. That makes experience much more, consistent. I don't really care about Resurgence just because I think the mode is boring and doesn't have the same kick as a normal, typical Battle Royale. I might as well play normal Call of Duty multiplayer, just my personal opinion, I'm sorry. I just don't find Resurgence really fun, but that's why my positives end. Like I said, I don't mind more guns in Warzone, but I hate how these are being implemented into the game, because the quality of these guns is not the same level as Modern Warfare ones. Those guns were clearly made for a different game, on a different engine, for a different universe. They feel extremely out of place, and I can't just stop thinking about it. Yeah, with time, Raven might actually improve them and make them more consistent with Modern Warfare guns. At the moment, I barely use Cold War weapons, and that sucks, because that means I can't enjoy the rest of the content the game is providing me. God, I found a gun that says let's go.
Let's go!
Oh my god, I just realized this blueprint is shit. So that let's go gun that I just found, apparently I have it. It has let's go on one side where you can see the gun, but you don't see anything on the other side of the gun. It's just plain and boring. Kinda looks wrong too. At least put a sticker here or something. If I'm already talking about aesthetics of the weapons in Warzone, let me talk about Cold War characters in Warzone. I dislike every single character from Cold War. I'm not even kidding. Every single character that is available in Warzone right now, I can't play with them.
Feeling better.
Oh my god, the knee pads are so fun.
They feel so out of place. It hurts my soul on a personal level. They're so stereotypical. I have no idea who even approved this and thought this is okay. These characters were not created because they have a purpose or story. They were created just to have, you know, tick a box in the social media status, you know. We have this dude and this dude, look how progressive we are and all that crap. I don't want to talk about progressiveness and all that crap because I am not qualified for that kind of conversation and so on, but I just hate when a piece of media is creating characters just to tick a box. You know, we need to have this character and so on and so on and so on. It's obvious. They don't have a purpose, they're just there for this one purpose that, you know, it's... The most obvious example would be Garcia, that literally sounds and acts like this.
Landing zone marked. Rally on that vehicle. Eyes on enemy. Tagging supplies. Field upgrade here. Someone collect that LMG. Field upgrade here. Meat cow rounds located. Sniper rifle. Go get it. Tactical grenada.
That's racist. Your soul. That's racist.
Hey there, amigo, wanna go kill some commies? Let's get some tacos after that. And as we read his bio, of course he was part of some gang. Of course! Then we have Beck. German, calm, of course. And he's on the Warsaw Pact, aka the bad guy's side. Of course! Literally a character taken from the Inglourious Bastards. I'm not even fucking kidding. On the good side, we of course have Helen Park, who is about to have a cup of tea with Her Majesty the Queen. And I can go on and probably make it worse than it seems, but the point is, these are not characters. These are stereotypes. Remember when I was talking about video game aesthetics and why they're so important? Cold War has none. Or at least it's lacking in that department.
Something that could shift the balance of the Cold War.
It's not about adding more characters that can expand your lore and give more choices for the player, it's literally just to add more content that looks cool on paper, but they have no purpose in the overall Call of Duty universe, let alone Warzone universe. A knight that happens to be Irish, fully armored Russian dude from Fallout, risking character from futuristic Black Ops games, generic Russian bad guy that survived the Gulag, bulldozer that loves smashing walls.
Sorry, I just think I'm too stupid to understand this.
That girl that kills zombies for a living, wannabe model that wants to sell you Gucci fragrance, fucking Rambo and John McClane. If I had no idea, I would think these are superheroes from some Overwatch type of game. And that's fine. It's fine to have these kind of characters. Literally, have fun, create these characters, have fun. But just make sure they make sense in your universe. So when you take these stereotypical characters and add them to Warzone, a universe that is expansion of a semi-realistic modern warfare, yeah, no shit they feel out of place and fucking weird. It's just, it doesn't work. It's the two different things colliding together and like... with different ideas and philosophies and so on, it just doesn't work. Two different concepts, two different universes being combined into one big soup of shit. If you can explain that shit, sure, but it was never explained. There's this big ship that has zombies in it, coming to Verdansk. It has never been explained why, how, and what caused this. Why Modern Warfare universe suddenly have zombies? Why Verdansk was nuked? Because, like, was it actually because of zombies? Because it was never really confirmed, other than people speculating and so on. Well, no, okay, actually maybe it was. But, well, so when Modern Warfare sequel is gonna be out, am I looking expecting Ghost telling Price about how they nuked Verdansk because... zombies? Hey Price, remember when we stopped the nuke in Verdansk, but then we still had to nuke it because zombies? Yeah, fam, that shit was lit. Of course, it's not only characters and weapons that get ported to Warzone, maps too. Kinda. Since Cold War got introduced into Warzone, we've been getting these new Gulag designs that are based on fan-favorite Black Ops maps. In theory, sounds okay, probably even good, but in practice, it's quite the opposite.
Sort them out or capture the objective.
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what?
You just got destroyed.
What? For some reason, they decided to go on asymmetrical, so both sides have their own advantages and disadvantages. Again, nothing wrong with the idea, but the catch is it's one-on-one, and something that only lasts maximum 30 seconds, and you have no choice of what weapon you're gonna use. So you have no time to be smart, clever, or whatever you wanna be, because if you don't move straight away to get some sort of power point in that right angle or cover, whatever that may be, you will just lose, unless your enemy is a literal potato, which is again based on luck. Gone are the days of the original purpose of the Gulag, providing you with a reasonable 50-50 chance of getting out of there. Yes, with time you're gonna learn all the power points and all the, you know, was the best angle, the best location, all that kind of stuff. But what's with all the mental gymnastics? Just give us the showers back again. Yeah, showers are not perfect, but it was fair. And to make things even more annoying, since Cold War Gulag was added, they introduced self-healing. I swear on all the Call of Duty gods out there, we never had self-healing in the Gulag unless we were given tacticals to heal ourselves. I lost so many times in the Gulag just because they freaking heal themselves to full 100% health, because originally the player with the lowest health always lost the Gulag. But now it doesn't really matter because they decide to add automatic healing, which makes it even more random and frustrating. I swear to God, this automatic healing was never a thing. We need to stop talking random shit and just let you focus.
My mommy's loves me.
I hate this weapon.
He's going forward, behind the car. On your left.
That was my right.
Not you.
Oh. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Again?
Ignoring all the corporate bullshit that developers might have to deal with, I hope common sense will prevail and we can go back on track on what made Warzone a really good game in the first place. Don't get me wrong, it's still a good game and it can offer so much fun. There's so many other problems I haven't discussed, but everyone's been talking about already, like anti-cheat, questionable decisions by Activision and so on, or the tournaments that pretty stupid and unfair, you know. If you don't enjoy Warzone, then don't play it. And if you don't enjoy it, don't spend money on something you personally don't enjoy. Speak with your wallet. But whoever's in charge at Raven, Activision, or whoever's running the show at this point, because other Activision studios are working on Warzone now, I hope they will realize that you can't just force all other Call of Duty games into Warzone just because it's free to play and it's the connecting tissue for all your future games now. Include them. By all means, don't break the rules that you already established. Remember why those rules were created in the first place. Otherwise you're gonna end up like Disney Star Wars sequel trilogy. Just an embarrassment that no one's to continue exploring in that particular Star Wars era. Not to mention other games like Fortnite, Apex and Battlefield are not going away anytime soon. They better be ready for some fierce competition for the player time. Because the most valuable thing in this industry right now when it comes to games is player time. So keep that in mind. So no one knows what the next Modern Warfare sequel will be and how it will go and what direction it will go with, but we can only hope it's gonna be something special and amazing and will bring Call of Duty Warzone back to its so-called glory. That being said, if you're still watching this, thank you so much for listening to my ramblings. I really appreciate it, you have no idea. I kinda wanna go back to YouTube in some shape or form, and if you enjoyed my opinion piece, or leave a comment, leave a like, you know, do anything to bump this video into the YouTube algorithm, because I really appreciate it. It's nice. And if you haven't enjoyed the video and you think this is stupid, leave a dislike, be honest, tell me why you didn't like. Your opinion always matters to me. Now excuse me, I need to go make some tea because my mouth is extremely dry and from talking all this time, and yeah, so have a good day, guys. One left.
No.
There we go. There we go. Fuck you, Rose kids.
I'm ready for this moment.